Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you for being here today. You know, I'm from Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, so we have a huge expansion of demand for electricity in the metropolitan area. We have the new TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation, is being built in my congressional district in North Phoenix. We have data centers, and so, you know, I just want to make sure that we have enough electricity on the grid, and so I appreciate your work and on that. To that end, what new authorities does FERC need to make sure that the right type of new baseload power generation is built? Because I want to make sure that it's good baseload energy for the data centers and semiconductor plants, and we need to make sure we have enough baseload. Would anybody like to take that? Either Chair Williams or Commissioner Christie.
I will certainly address that issue. You know,
Okay.
I agree with you 100%. We need to make sure that we have the power the energy to power our American economy that is available. We know that we need resources that can provide that baseload power. When it comes to FERC, we're resource neutral. I mean, we don't make any particular decisions that favors any one kind of resource. But I can tell you this, I'm an all of the above person. I believe we need to have all the tools on the table when it comes to the resource adequacy for our nation.
Well, thank you. Anyone else? Yes.
I would just add, Congressman, that the decision on what generating units to build and what types of generating units is going to be made by your Arizona Utility Commission. That's going to be their decision. And I know a lot of them, and I think they're very aware of this issue, and they're going to do what they think is best for the consumers of Arizona. But that's going to be their decision, what to build and what type to build, because that's how it works in the United States.
Yeah, the thing is that because of some of the mandates from either the Biden administration or local regulators, there's mandates on using solar or wind or whatever it may be, then you know, they're sometimes incentivized to use those, and that might not always be the best solution. So I have another question, and this is for Commissioner Christie as well. What policy changes are being made at FERC in light of the Loper ruling?
In light of the what?
Loper, L-O-P-E-R ruling.
Oh, you're talking about the Chevron. I think the effect will be over time as we have cases that get appealed. And I can't speak to a future case because, you know, it'll have to be argued at the time. But I think that as long as FERC is within its statutory authority, I don't think the Loper case will have any effect at all. I think it will only come when FERC is out on the edge, pushing the envelope, and then I think it'll have an effect. But I think as long as FERC, or any agency for that matter, is in their lane, I don't see Loper having a big effect.
Okay. And Commissioner Christie, how is FERC coordinating with the EPA to address the premature retirements of fossil generators that are creating significant reliability issues in the United States, if they are?
We're not, because they went ahead with their rule and they put it out there, and now we and other utility regulators are going to deal with the consequences, which are going to be pretty negative to reliability.
You know, Mr. Chair, I'm going to yield, and so these fine folks can get on with their day's work, and we can go on to our hearing that we have, the joint hearing on the floor. Thank you, and I yield back.